All right, we online. Everybody, Mr. Hip Hop Vegan, thank you for coming on. We got A Marvelous, and we got somebody new on here,
What's up?
Kevin
What's
James.
up?
That's what you go by.
Oh yeah, nah. Let me. I just introduce myself. Well, damn. I need a nickname. Do I need a nickname?
Do
Y'all can
whatever
call
you
me. Y'all can call me Kev.
Kev.
Yeah,
KJ. Let's
man.
call you KJ. KJ.
All right, cool. Coming straight out of East Flatbush. Excited to be here. I'm on YouTube 24/7, fellas. So this is nothing new to me. I mean, broadcasting is something that I want to do, but I'm on YouTube 24/7, y'all.
Yeah, I'm addicted to
Excited.
YouTube. Nice.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
Go ahead, A Marvelous. Tell me where you at.
Uh, I'm in Brooklyn, Williamsburg. You
Oh,
know.
that's what it is. That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
definitely, definitely.
Not
And
too far.
Not too far. We neighbors.
Facts, facts.
I'm in sunny Florida, Tampa, Florida. Can't complain. Good
Oh,
weather.
lovely, nice. That's what's up.
Yeah. So let's bring up the topic about the shooting in Orlando with the dude who just shot up the whole club. I think he killed about 50 people, and
Uh,
he injured about another 50 people. So what's your thoughts about that whole situation?
that's sad as hell. But just off the record, on the record, we know how this government gets down. This is a dirty ass government. I mean, not trying to play the conspiracy game, just coming off the rip, but hey, you know, they try to push their laws wherever they can. But it's a sad situation for everybody. But I mean, it's just wicked.
Yeah,
Go to a party, have fun, you lose your life.
yeah, for real, for real. I mean, Orlando's like an hour away, and then so it's on the news everywhere here in Tampa.
Hmm.
Um, I can't really say anything about that. The good thing I didn't see none of my friends on there if they were, so they didn't get caught that they were gay and shit. So
Yeah, it's really weird, bro.
yeah, but
It's
my opinion with people talking on the news and stuff like that about the sin and stuff like that. At the end of the day, it's just people. You know, at the end of the day, no matter what you believe in, if gay is right or gay is not, at the end of the day, it's just people still died in the whole situation. So
true that. You talking about regular people at the end of the day that bleed just like me and you. So
what's your thoughts on
sad.
it?
I think this whole thing is scripted. You know what I mean? I don't even know if anybody died. Another hoax, another orchestration. You don't see no ambulance. You don't see no shooter going in the club.
Right, right,
If you
right.
have, you see the gun shooting in the club, but I don't see no gun, nobody walking in the club shooting. I see no bullets. I see nobody getting shot. I see no dead bodies. Of course, you'll see no autopsies. And like most of this Manchurian stuff, he killed himself. So
Wicked,
this
wicked, wicked.
this is this is another push for gun control to happen before Obama leaves office. And what
Hmm.
better way to have it than to have the biggest, strongest force in terms of lobbying the homosexual community go up against the gun community? So this will happen again. There's been 9 mass shootings between last year and this year. Same
Hmm.
MO, kill yourself or get killed. This was orchestrated. I don't believe anyone died.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you on that. I mean, it's just a long track record of weird occurrences and mass shootings with agendas behind it. This weird looking guy from out of nowhere just decides, to hit up the club with an AR, I believe, and
Yeah.
shoot up the place. So, I mean, come
Well,
on.
well, I do have to disagree with Amar. I got people I follow on Snapchat that I don't even know. He's a real estate investor that I follow on Snapchat. I met him through Snapchat, and he actually had to
Mm.
drive to Orlando because his sister-in-law got shot in the club, and
Ah,
he actually showed Snapchat to his sister-in-law in the hospital that got shot.
oh
So
my God.
Have you met the dude?
I I haven't met him yet. I'm supposed to go to Miami and meet him, and he's always hitting me up. Anytime I have a real estate question, he answers my questions. So uh, he's legit in
Wow.
my opinion.
So that'll be a good way to tell is that when you actually meet him, You'll have someone firsthand, because no one I know or heard of has met anyone that was there or families of. He can
Hmm.
actually show you that, and then you can actually discuss it and see firsthand. But I don't believe any of it at all. I
You
don't
I
even know
know,
how
mean,
these kids with a big assault rifle even approaches the club without anybody seeing them.
true.
So
you know,
unless I get a first-hand account or someone I know actually knows someone in the club, I don't believe anything. I don't believe Snapchats, Twitters, unless you say, yo, I was there or I met someone personally. I don't believe any of that.
I feel you. Those bodies are real, but I mean, it's just a really wicked government. You know, just they just wicked.
I
This
I
think
type
it
mean,
of
goes past.
go ahead.
I know you want to talk gun control and stuff like that, but while
mm,
Obama's office has been the most guns sold in a long time. If you had a gun business during the Obama office, you made bank, you made bread.
facts, facts.
So gun control, I think it's just a situation where I don't think guns are ever going to be able to be banned here in the U.S. and I don't think anybody's trying to take away that Second Amendment.
Real talk. The news is out. I mean, I wasn't even following the story because honestly, the news is just too depressing. You know, it's like, especially where I'm at, East Flatbush. You know, it's like this month I believe is like gun violence prevention and all that, but it's been at least probably a good 9 shootings, and we only on what? Today's the what? The 11th or something like that.
14.
Today today's the 14th. I mean, you know, so I'm honestly tired of everything to do with guns. As long as I have my own and to protect myself, I'm good. Which is coming up. You gotta protect yourself. But I'm just tired. You know, I don't watch TV. I'm tired. You feel me?
It's, it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
propaganda. The reason why the gun sales spike is because every time a mass shooting happens, gun sales increase. And Obama had more mass shootings than Bush or Clinton or Reagan. So that's why the gun
Wow.
sales are higher. It's not because people are buying randomly. You look at the stocks of the gun companies, they always spike after a shooting, not before. So
Wow.
that's why Obama regime has higher gun sales, is because of the mass shootings, of which he had the most of any president that I could think of.
Man, I need me some legal guns. Facts.
In
Troy
fact,
Ave, Troy Ave needed a legal gun to protect himself. You feel me? Like free Troy Ave, but he needed a legal firearm. That's actually the first video that I watched, and y'all was doing y'all commentary, and I was just like, yo, bro, if I was Troy, what I think Troy Ave messed up with personally is like being too opinionated. It's like you rap, you do this, you big up yourself, but you don't gotta talk about other rappers, you know? You don't gotta bring that cloud of negativity around you. So if I was his personal friend, I would have just been like, yo, bro, you gotta keep your opinions sometimes to yourself because nobody's not gonna like you. You know, even if with all the hype. You
Now
feel me?
you're a young dude and you live in Flatbush. Why was Troy Ave so hated? I mean, out of all the rappers that's coming out of New York, I think people just hated him off the rip.
That's literally what I just said. I mean, you could take your opinions so far, but the minute people see you and that's the first thing that comes out of your mouth, oh, you're a weirdo rapper. The cloud, you feel me? The cloud of that is too negative, and I think he just kind of talked too much about things not related to him that he does not like. One, the smart thing would have been look, peep game. The smart thing would have been to collab with some of these weirdo rappers, even if y'all got y'all differences, and make a good record. You feel me? Just to show that you could do it because I believe he's nice. You know what I mean? So, man, I think he just talked a little bit too much.
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
What's
Yeah,
your
man.
thoughts on
Yeah, I mean, like I said in the other video, the new gangster rappers are losing. You know what I mean? If you came out after like '07 and you on that gangster rap shit, that shit is played
Mm.
out. Plus, you
Word,
keep
word.
seeing weirdo raps, and come on, man, the biggest people in the game is Kanye, Drake, and you talking this weirdo shit, your music isn't even classic. You know what I mean? I could see if it was Nas or Jay or Biggie, but you're not
Hmm.
restoring no feeling. Like, fuck all that. I respect your hustle, but the music is trash.
Oh man,
I
I
like
like.
Troy. His mixtape was, well, his album had to be a mixtape because it didn't sell too good, but
Bye
it was
guys.
pretty dope.
Man, yeah, I love some of the tracks. Big Business to me is a dope track with Cameron. You know, I mean, the fall of this guy. I hope he doesn't do any time, but
I think he's gonna do about 3 years because just shooting in the club, I think, will get you time, even if you had a legal gun.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
It's
New
just
York
sad.
on him for that gun charge. New
You
York
know,
shit.
sorry to cut you off, bro. I couldn't sleep. Like it was irking my soul that such a stupid decision will be made. You know, because you could tell a guy's a good guy. Like personally, you could tell he's a good guy, but
Yeah.
the decision that he made in that moment was such a stupid one, in my opinion. He didn't have to make that decision, you know. So it was irking me. 3, 4 in the morning, I was just on my computer shit, like I was just bothered by it, you know. It was just really weird.
We have that on camera though.
Definitely.
We have a
Man.
lone pistol on camera, but not a mass
Facto.
shooting of 100 people.
Oh
Unbelievable.
my God.
Yo, New
Crazy.
York club is different than Orlando club, man.
So there's no
Yeah.
security, there's no cameras in Orlando Club, the home of Disney. The clubs don't have security or camera, and they can't spot someone at the front door with a big ass assault rifle.
I don't know, man.
My
You want
God.
me to find out, man? You want me to take a trip to Orlando and find out?
My
I mean,
God.
if you see a camera there and it's been there for 6 months or more, it's suspect.
Man, I'm trying to move to a place in mind where the news don't affect me. Like these stories, not the sound kind of out of it with the whole media and everything, but we got real lives to deal with. You know, we got real lives at stake. You
Yeah.
know, like we gotta live for something for our daughters and our children to look at us in our eyes and respect us. So that's not gonna be accomplished with watching the news. I feel even the playoffs. I kind of stopped watching NBA after the whole Donald Sterling thing. I mean, I was a big Celtic fan, but just the way the NBA responded, it kind of showed me another view of how to get down. And I'm not really jacking basketball. Like I don't care for it.
Yeah.
The whole NBA. I don't care for it. You know?
Now I know Emma wants to talk about the gorilla who got shot down. What's your
Oh,
opinion on that gorilla thing?
Yeah,
that's a good
cause
topic.
I was gonna make a video, but I was just, just see it here. I had to speak on it. All this news shit, man, is just psychological plays, man. This
Hmm.
situation happened twice before. It happened in '86 and it happened in '96. It happened in
Uh-oh.
'86 in the UK, and this was with a male gorilla. Okay, same
Hmm.
weight, all that shit. The male gorilla approached him, and this boy was laying down. He was in the gorilla pit, and the gorilla, with a pack of other gorillas, approached him
Hmm.
and circled around. The main gorilla patted the boy on the back and protected him from the other gorillas. And then when the people that was looking was making noise, the gorilla backed away and they rescued the boy. It happened 10 years later in '96 in Illinois. This time it was a female gorilla that just gave birth. This gorilla took the baby, lifted the baby up, walked it up, and delivered it to the zookeepers.
Wow.
20 years later, in 2016, '86, '96, 2016, all right? They always play with numbers and shit. This time around, male gorilla, same scenario. This
Hmm.
time they shot him. Now, I won't get into why I think they shot him. I might do another video on that. But I
Hmm.
mentioned this to say, A, the gorillas, those type of gorillas don't have a history of fucking with human beings. They're vegan, plant-based diet, and they're not
Nice.
aggressive unless they threaten. And the way they interact socially is peaceful. And that's why if you look at the other two examples and you look at the video, they was peaceful and they protected the child. This scenario, which happened a week before, a lot of deaths this week,
Hmm.
he shot the gorilla, and the gorilla didn't harm the child. If you look at the video, he actually stands the child up and makes
Hmm.
sure the child is okay. The difference in those
Definitely.
scenarios is that the first two, nobody was screaming.
Mm-hmm.
So when they started screaming in this instance, the gorilla dragged the baby, and then when they screamed again, he did it again because he couldn't tell what the screams were for. So my
Uh-huh.
thing is this: I believe this is just my belief, just like with this fake shooting and just like with all the other fake shootings and this gorilla Harambe shit. They
Mm-hmm.
have to distract you. You understand? And they distract you with cycles and numbers. 86, 96, 2016, almost to the month things happen, all to distract you. Because if you're not distracted, you have time to be vegan. If you're not busting your ass to make money and you actually could live off nature, you don't have time to be dealing with this stupid ass shit. But if you're distracted by shit like a gorilla and fake club shootings, you can't get into yourself. So I had to mention that Harambe shit because I think all of that, and I'll tie it in, it's race based and it's distraction based. And this happened twice before, and there was no need to shoot. So my thing is, where was all this gun control shit also? Because they used a rifle. I didn't hear nobody complaining and saying gun control when they
You're
use a
right.
similar weapon. You know what I mean?
You're
That's why all this
absolutely
shit
right.
is scripted. They used a rifle. They used a bigger than a pistol, bigger than a handgun to shoot down this gorilla who was not harming this child. If that
Mm-hmm.
shit was even real, that shit might have been green screen. There was no outcries, none of that. So I had to say that.
I feel you. On a
Well,
thousand.
there was a
Huh?
big outcry on that, man. It was everywhere on the news at that time. It was everywhere on the internet also.
It
True.
was huge. It was huge, and I'm like, was this child in jeopardy? How come I don't see no interviews with the mother or the father?
You
If
see how
this shit
they're
was
trying,
real.
you see how they're trying to talk about the father's criminal record and bring up stuff that didn't even make no sense. Like he wasn't even there, and they were talking about how he got arrested and shit like that.
Race based shooting this gorilla all coincides with fucking distraction and race based. Telling you, because a week after that, Muhammad Ali died, Kimbo Slice. It was mad killings, mad killings. They drum up past things, revisit them, and then set you up for other stuff.
I'm with you. My consciousness level is like this. Um, I support things that are in support or alongside with myself. I'm not gonna watch the news because I know they lying to me. You know what I mean? It's like they lying to me, and that's a point blank period. So my consciousness, my news. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Sonetta Studios or Sonetta TV. That's my CNN right there. You feel me? Like that's my world I live in.
I hear
So
you. I hear you.
Harambe, what? I kind of don't even feel emotional to it. Like I mean, it is a sad thing they had to shoot him down. But my consciousness resonates with whatever supports me and is and alongside with my vibration. You feel me? And that's my CNN right there.
I
So
hear you.
yeah, I'm not really with the games of just watching something just to watch it, knowing that they lying to me. You feel me? Mainstream media, the dummy box. You feel me?
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Let me
That's
see. And it was funny. A guy brought up the situation where LinkedIn just got bought out for $23.6 billion, and that's not even as big as news as the Orlando shooting. It's like people got their mind all messed up because they'd rather hear about the shooting than a big business deal like somebody buying out LinkedIn for $26 billion, man. And
wait. Somebody bought out what? What theater?
no, they bought out LinkedIn, the business app.
LinkedIn. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, wow.
Microsoft bought them.
Yeah, Microsoft for 26 billion dollars or $23 billion.
That's dope. I
Yeah,
didn't even know LinkedIn was
ever.
that big. Goddamn. Okay.
Yeah,
For real. Like shit. Just
But
shoot
see
your
that,
resume to somebody.
but you don't hear that though. You know what I'm saying? Because it, you know what it is? This shit it irritates me because people get so emotional and believe all this stuff. Even
Mhm.
history shows opposite. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like that's a big deal. You know? Um,
Yeah.
what can you do? What can
yo,
you
For
do?
to get a little
sure.
bit, uh, to get a little personal, what business you're in?
Oh, myself?
Yeah.
Man, bro, I've been thinking like I really wanna start like a family-based center where people could utilize their talents. And I gotta be honest, we all chasing this money, which is just a piece of paper. I understand as a currency, is a vibration, but I'm out to get as many of this piece of paper as possible. You feel me? This paper, this money. So entrepreneurship, being my own boss, you know, and I want to do things like this. That's why I'm excited to be on it, because this is up my alley. Communications. The Breakfast Club is making money off celebrities, obviously, of course, but the main thing is the conversation. You feel me? That's how they making they bread and butter right there, and that's easy. You know, you can talk about anything.
Yeah, I think the people like the Breakfast Club, they changed the way to do interviews because they bringing in people that you wouldn't normally see in different in that big platform.
Absolutely.
You know, such as even Tariq Nasheed, who, you know, in a big platform like that.
Shout out Tariq Nasheed.
Umar Johnson was on there, so Dick Gregory on there. Where will you see somebody put up Dick Gregory in a platform like that, you know? So you have to get
right.
I think they changing the game of doing interviews, in my opinion.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right.
Because I don't think Hot 97 would put up a Dick Gregory up, in my opinion.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Hot 97. I don't really. I don't know what's going on with them, to be honest.
Everybody hates Ebro, man.
Yeah, I was listening to the station, right, and I overheard Ebro say something like, "Troy Ave gonna be at Summer Jam," psych, and I was just like, bro, he made a joke about Troy Ave being at Summer Jam. I'm like, bro, are you serious right now? Like, you realize this is New York radio? Like,
He actually said psych?
Yeah, he said psych. I was gonna say something to him on Twitter about it, but I was like, nah, it's not that serious. You feel me? But it was just stupid.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was just dumb to hear. Like, it kind of offended me
That's what
personally. It was
happens.
stupid.
That's what happens when you don't have New Yorkers run the airwaves. You have out-of-towners doing it.
That's what I'm on. I mean,
That's
it's
what happens.
disgusting. Shout out to Flex though.
There's a bunch of out-of-towners now. Ebro, Rosenberg, out-of-towners.
Where's Rosenberg from? Philly, right?
He's from Maryland. He went to school where I went to school nearby.
He went to Howard?
Nah, he went to U Maryland. He's a youngin, as they call him in D.C.
I ain't even gonna lie. I could kind of vouch for Rosenberg because I think he has like a late night show where he kind of put certain cats on that could really spit, and that they about that life. You feel me?
Yeah, he knows his hip hop though. At the end of the day, he knows his hip hop.
True.
No comment, no comment.
But I think Ebro gotta go. I ain't even gonna lie. I think Ebro gotta go. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Everybody hates Ebro. I think Ebro is like it's just, I don't know, they hate him. He's like the Troy Ave of radio. People don't
Bro,
like
I don't know where he came from. We gotta do an interview on Ebro. Facts.
He's a clown.
I mean, just gotta represent the city that you're in and you broadcasting from. I mean, come on. It's common sense.
I'm trying to fill out this document here, but
Hold on, how could you think I'm on an important call? Go ahead.
I do think, bro. So Williamsburg, I think that's the last stop on what bus? The 44?
It's not the last. Well, let me see. It's not the last stop on bus, but you could take. It's the 43 bus near there. 15 is near there. The 46 is near there.
Name like, is that close to Brownsville?
Nah. Brownsville is more east. Like,
Okay.
I'm north and you in the middle.
Okay, because I went to a concert and I probably thought I was in Williamsburg, but I guess I wasn't. Because Brownsville was like attached to it. I was in like some weird avenues, bro. Like, they had some weird names. Like, yeah, man. I was. So what?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was heading to a Big Sean concert. That's like my favorite rapper and whatnot.
Okay.
Even though I didn't get in because I wasn't of age, I just still wanted to go. Like, it was just sad he was doing a concert. But
Well, Big Sean is hot.
yeah, man.
Big Sean can rhyme.
That's like, it's Nas to me. I mean, Jay-Z to me, he's on just another. He's in another conversation with Jay. But Nas, Big Sean, Papoose, those are like my top. Those are like my top three. Facts. Those are like my top three rappers right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I done heard Papoose kill some freestyles on some, you know what I'm saying?
You can check it out.
For
I give
real. His pen game is something different, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like some people lyrically, they're there. You can't really put them in the category with others because they just pure lyrics.
True that. True
You
that.
know what I mean? Papoose is pure lyrics. Big Sean wordplay. I heard the album. I'm like, yo, this dude got some wordplay.
Oh God. Yo, I met him one time, bro. I was so nervous, man. It's like it was a line, right? He was
Yeah.
doing promotions for he was on promo for his clothing line, Aura Gold and whatnot. So I came early o'clock. It was like what 10 in the morning, a little line, and he pulled up, and you could just feel like, cause he talks about how he's like a spiritual guy, talks about like how his aura is and all that. So he
Oh,
pulled up
word.
across the street, and I kind of felt, son. Everybody knew it was him, but you felt him before you really saw him come out. He was in like
Hmm.
what, one of those big celebrity type of bands or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I meet son and whatnot, bro. I was so nervous. Like, bro, you rapping his lyrics every day, and he's like right there.
Right in front of you. Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
was ridiculous, bro. Like I,
I
I
think
had
people,
some things to talk about, but I didn't even chop it up with him about that.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
people
Bro, I
sleep
was
on Big
nervous
Sean,
as hell.
man. People are
yeah. I
sleeping
do
on
too.
he's
Yeah,
pretty
Big
nice.
Sean is that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I
he's
want to
that
talk about
guy.
another thing. You seen the girl Christina Grimes who got killed in Orlando also a day before the Orlando shooting?
Oh, she was like
Also
an
in
X Factors.
Orlando.
Yeah, she was on The
She was
Voice.
like, oh, The Voice. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about
She's
that.
22 years old, up and coming artist, and she got killed by a dude from like 30 minutes from where I live. He's from St. Pete. And
Damn.
he drove to Orlando and killed her, man. 2 shots, I believe.
Jesus Christ, that's sad.
And what happened to the dude?
He's dead. He killed himself.
Wow.
Telling you, man.
Amor is like another
I'm
conspiracy.
telling you.
Oh
I
my
don't even have
God.
to say it, man. It happened in Orlando the day before Orlando. Both of them killed themselves. This guy had 2 handguns that killed her.
Numerology, bro.
Come on, man. It has to happen this way. It has to. The guns is the last thing to go. Obamacare's here, so you don't got free say so on your health. This
Mhm.
Cold War shit is coming back with Russia. That's two.
Mhm.
This shit's gonna crash. There's like mad articles about foreclosures coming, so the economy's shot. The gay marriage thing is there. In fact, if you look at Newsweek, there was a Newsweek cover with Barack on it, and it had a halo with the gay colors on it. It said the first gay president.
Wow. Of course they
So,
gonna disrespect him.
but I'm thinking now this whole gay push is for the guns.
I
Go
mean,
with.
you definitely onto something, I believe, because these two incidents, it's been tens, of the same type of story, mass shooting, and then the propaganda begins. So I feel you definitely onto something. So yeah.
And in fact, you know what's funny? They tell
Mhm.
you this beforehand. The day that the shooting happened on Sunday, there was a TV show that I forgot what channel it was. They pulled it because the scene had somebody shooting up a club. On
Wow,
Sunday night, it was the season premiere, and they pulled it.
that's ridiculous.
Sandy Hook, if you read the Civil War, the movie that just came out, if you read the comic book of the Civil War, the
Mhm.
whole thing about the Civil War, what you seen in the movie wasn't how the comic book was. If you read the Civil War, the whole Civil War started
Yeah.
with a bombing in Connecticut. And this happened a few years before Sandy Hook. The same exact scenario.
Say word.
Say, well, look it up. Civil War comic, the same shit.
But I'm gonna write that down. Civil War.
Now with the Sandy Hook, I actually massaged a lady whose niece died in the Sandy Hook. Her niece was the teacher in Sandy Hook.
She showed you a picture?
I googled her. I googled her, yo. So I
They have something called crisis actors. Look it up. I even emailed them to verify it. It's called crisis.
Ooh, that sounds so spooky, bro.
I emailed them to try to act for them so I could be in these fake bombings and shit. and they
You know what
email me back. They're called crisis actors. They're people that actually act in drills and in scenarios like this, Boston bombings. So when they get interviewed on TV, um, they could fake cry and all that shit. It's called crisis actors. They pulled the website so much now, you got to do extra research. But I emailed them, and they emailed me back.
You know what's crazy about that? What event was that? Was it the Ferguson event that happened in Baltimore? That's Ferguson, right? No, I'm
Um,
tweaking. I'm tweaking.
Ferguson
are
was
you talking about with Michael Brown?
St. Louis.
I think so. It was a Baltimore or something, but the whole gist of it, this mother, she kind of slapped around her son because he was kind of like
Yeah,
he was about to do something stupid,
That was
basically.
Baltimore.
Oh yeah, the whole Baltimore whatever.
they're on Freddie
And
Gray.
oh, Freddie Gray. Okay, Freddie Gray. But it found out. I think the word got out that she was an actual actor or actress. You feel me? So
See what I'm saying?
everything's a game.
Actors.
Everything's a game.
I
Yeah.
keep promoting that movie, Wag the Dog. Once I seen that in college, I never looked back. Wag the Dog. They tell you how they do it.
I'm about to write that one in my notes right now too. Hold up.
That's
In
that
fact,
one.
Wag the Dog, I never forget, I was in college. Wag the Dog came out within a week or two of the Clinton situation. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I found out about it. I said, when you watch the movie, I'm like, well, damn, they actually get how, I mean, just get Wag the Dog and they tell you.
What's the movie about?
The movie was about, it was an election year, ironically. And
Okay.
what happened was that the president, I guess he had to win. So in order for him to win, they had to create a fake news story, like a fake
Oh.
attack. So
Wow.
one of his advisors, they found one of the top producers in Hollywood to come up with a scenario. So they
Uh-huh.
brainstorm and all that. So they come up with, I think it was a refugee from some spot that was being kidnapped or some shit like that. So they scripted the whole thing to make it look like it was real, so they can get the votings for the president.
That's crazy. I'm gonna check it out.
There's
If it's
another
on like
movie
YouTube or
called
whatever.
Dave. That one as well.
Dave?
Dave.
Okay, Dave. All right, I'm gonna put that in my notes.
And
You
one
got
more,
that.
there's a
Don't do
TV
it,
show
man.
coming
Don't do
out
it. Don't,
after the election where it's about a female president. They're gonna wait until after the election.
don't
Oh,
do it,
for
man.
real?
Don't watch it, man.
I'm really interested. I haven't seen any of the Purge movies, but I think I gotta check the election year out. I got to. That one looks like a must. Have any of you guys seen it? Seen any of the Purges?
Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
him.
My God. What
um,
what do you think of it?
I'll let Rafi answer this. I've been hating too much.
But
the Purge is a dope movie, man. Some people just have to chill, man. Some people just gotta go sometimes. Nah, but me when it comes to that stuff like that, man, I just see it as a movie. And I know you can sit down and say, "Oh man, this happened, that happened," but it doesn't put money in my pocket right now, man.
I feel you. I feel
So
you.
I'm off my hater stage. You can leave that to Amon.
I'm definitely gonna check out election year.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Those are good movies to watch, though, man.
Hmm.
My bad. I was on the phone. I had to submit a contract, so I was just on the phone for that.
Are you good, bro?
Bro?
Pardon
Now,
me, I'm trying to get my charge on.
everybody was talking about the Donald. I think
Yeah,
the
this
sound.
guy,
This
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. I think when
Can
you
y'all
move,
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
can hear you.
All right, go ahead. What was you saying?
My sound is bad. The sound went bad.
Huh?
My sound is bad.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
how did you two even meet? I'm mad curious.
What happened?
how did you two fellas meet? Amor and Mr. Hip Hop Vegan. I'm also a vegan,
I'm
Amor,
also a
by the
vegan
way.
anymore, by the way.
Right.
Okay, Ralphie, there you go.
Vegan Mafia,
Vegan
bro.
mafia, bro.
Ah,
Uh,
He can tell you how.
All right, well, we met. He actually, Hip Hop Vegan has two older. Can you hear me?
yeah.
He has two older brothers. His older brother, we went to high school. Well, we all went to high school together in Florida, but
Okay.
we was both in the same class senior year. And the teacher asked one day, "Who's not from Florida?" And then me and him both raised our hands, and we both was like, "We from New York." So we got close or whatever, and we started talking about hip hop and everything, where we from. And
That's
then
dope.
one day I came in, and we was just talking about stuff, and I don't know how it came up, but I had mentioned, this is like 95, 96. I had
Damn.
mentioned Illuminati was in the dictionary or some shit. I don't know how we got on it. And I showed him, like, oh shit. And then the next day he came back with some Islamic pamphlets and showed me about shit that was in the Bible. I was like, oh shit. So from
That's
that
tight.
point on, me and him got close, and he introduced me to his two brothers, Mr. Hip Hop Vegan.
That's tight as hell,
That's
man.
how we got close. So like 21 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's real cool.
Yeah.
That's special. That's a
Yeah, I
good
can
bond
hear.
right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can hear you, bro.
Well, I want to talk about the next thing was the Donald Trump, where he was talking about that Obama and what's her name, Hillary don't use the word what do you call that, Islamic terrorists. I think he got upset because they don't use that during the terrorist attack. You know, they don't use like big words or key words to to talk about the killer. You know, about the shooter, about the whole situation. That he was upset because they didn't use a certain word, and there was like a whole big
Semant-
deal about that.
semantics, trickery, based on the words you use.
Yeah. So
Man,
which
you talk the news, and I'm like, yo, bro, I done
no,
don't watch it.
this is
I
nothing
done
from the
don't.
news, it's all from videos, and I don't watch TV either. I don't even have a TV in my room or anywhere, and
Wow. Okay.
and it's just online. You can get all the information online, and World Star Hip Hop is another one that you get information from, and
Facts.
they
I
were just
haven't been on World Star in a while.
they were just upset because Obama and Hillary wasn't using extreme words like Islamic extremists and stuff like that to talk about this killer in Orlando, or to talk
Oh
about ISIS.
wow,
Yeah,
wow, whole bunch of games.
yeah.
What y'all think about that? I think it was the Breakfast Club interview with Hillary Clinton, Charlemagne. I think she said something real slick. She was like, nah, Charlemagne asked it. He was like, if you always carry like hot sauce in your bag or whatever, and I think she said yes. Like that whole scene, bro, that just had me. It was like she was so bold with her disrespect for us, cause she's looking Charlemagne in the eye. That's basically black people right there. You feel me? So it was just crazy to hear her just be bold like that.
Yeah.
Well, I think the hot sauce thing though, I don't think that was racist shit though, because she's been doing that since Clinton ran for office. I think that might be some spiritual shit in terms of what she
Word.
puts in her body, because these people travel to Africa and do all type of crazy shit. So if you look
Oh
up
yeah, they.
Hillary Clinton hot sauce, you'll see all articles. She been doing that.
Oh for real?
Yeah, I think that's some I think that might be some spiritual shit that she's into, because she's been
Oh, I
doing hot sauce
see.
shit since at least '92.
Damn, Amor, you are on your ish, bro. I'm
Guys,
about to
man, all this
Google up
shit is
everything
is
now, bro.
fucking. This shit is an illusion, man. They get you chasing money. You know what I'm saying? They
Facts,
get you doing all this stupid ass shit, and then the
facts.
real opportunities.
Amon
A-
went off.
yeah, Amor went off. I was just about to, damn, you want me to wait till he come back? I was just gonna share with you guys my personal epiphany story, like that has me sitting down talking with both of y'all right now. But I guess I'll do that when Amar comes back.
Yeah, let's see if he comes back.
Alright,
I might do two things at the same time. I'm submitting a contract for a house for my friend, and
Bet do you think?
but he should be on. Let me see if I add him
Excuse
back
me.
on.
Alright, cool. Damn, I think I'm
Oh,
off.
he should be on.
You can hear me, right, bro? I just see my picture. I don't see my.
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me see if I can add him.
Alright.
Oh, he's frozen right now. Let me see.
Okay. How's vegan life, bro?
It's going good, man. Right now I'm on my 14-day water fast.
Oh, straight up water, no solids?
Nah, just straight up water.
Damn. That must have you feeling real good, bro.
Today's the second day, so this is where you get the headaches and
Oh,
stuff like that.
I see. Yeah, man, I love it. I wouldn't switch. I wouldn't go back to eating beef or anything like that.
What made you get into
Even if. Oh yeah, I'll just share that with you right now. I'll tell Amar too.
All
So
right.
it was basically a personal transformation. Like, one day I was sitting about in the crib chilling. I looked in the mirror and I noticed I was getting some type of skin discoloration, some type of vitiligo type shit. You feel me? So, and I'm a dude. I don't really like nothing on my face, so I just went straight to my mom. Like, yo, mom, like, yo, what do you think this could possibly be? And I'm from Guyana. She said that this could be some form of lata. That's like a term for the skin discoloration in Guyana. And right then and there in that moment when she was talking to me, I look back in the mirror and I'm like, all right, I gotta quit. I gotta be just be in the moment right now and be real. What am I putting in my system that's causing me to have these? I was in that moment. I thought about everything, my thoughts, projection, everything in that moment just became real to me, and like it happened in like a good 5 seconds. I just became another person. I started researching everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
Google became my best friend and still is. Like, I just became different. You feel me? For the better. I'm glad that happened to me because I would still be eating cheese doodles.
Cheese doodles. The worst right there, man.
Oh yeah, bro. So that's my personal epiphany story, man.
Vegan thing. Any of your family members vegan?
Nah, the funny thing, I'm the only vegan out of my whole fam.
It's kind of hard because I know Guyanese food is pretty good, huh?
Yeah, and my mom, she's a beast when it comes to roti and curry chicken. But I haven't had a food in probably a good 3 years, like just sitting down eating a good plate of her whatever meat or curry, whatever type, but for a long while now. So yeah.
Yeah, Amar's phone died. That's why he went out. And yeah, you can make vegan rotis and stuff. She can make you everything else. Put everything else instead of the meat in there.
Yeah, I got some entrepreneur plans to start making my own food because I realize that these corporations that they don't put love into what they make. I think it's purely for money. Like, I had a cookie the other day. I mean, I read the back of the ingredients like I always do. I don't know if you ever heard of it or if they got it in Florida. It's called the Complete Cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard about
it? But that's not vegan though.
Nah, it is vegan. It has no milk or no soy ingredients whatsoever.
Okay.
Cause yeah, like I would definitely know. I'm on it. I'm in the right at the back of the ingredients. So, what have you?
I'm back, fellas. Technical difficulties.
Welcome back, bro.
Fucking charges.
Yeah, me and Mr. Hip Hop, we talking about some vegan cookie right now.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, my personal epiphany story, I was telling him too. It happened with food. The funny thing is, my consciousness changed by me looking in the mirror. I was getting some form of skin discoloration, and right then and there in that moment, I just thought like, yo, what am I putting in my system that's causing this? So from that day, I started going hard with the research and all that. Like I became a whole different person. I became vegan. You know, I haven't touched meat, ate meat since. You feel me? Like I've been good. Life's been good. My consciousness level just raised, and I'm definitely grateful for that.
Proud of you, man.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, now
Yeah,
back to this cookie. I was saying that these corporations, when they make these stuff, I don't believe it's nothing good, because I believe it's from this cookie. I had like the biggest like bump on my head, bro. Like I was so tight. You feel me? I'm like, alright, this cookie must have some form of chemicals. Why is my face reacting to it this way? And I knew it was from the cookie. You feel me?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm gonna start making my own vegan products very soon.
That's the way to go, man. That's the only way you know what's really in there is once you
Yeah, you want something done right? Gotta do it yourself. Man, how long do you guys normally broadcast for?
we usually do like an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, depends on the topic and stuff like that.
Okay, that's
And
cool. That's cool.
since Amar went away, he can tell you more about the yeah, anything you want to know about the conspiracy theory stuff, that's him right there. I
Oh,
got I
definitely.
got I got
We gotta
time.
Alleged conspiracies. Alleged conspiracies.
we gotta
Um,
sharpen each other's swords, man. For real.
Only reason why I focus on it because like I was always hustling and chasing money and shit, and
Mhm.
everywhere I went, I was like, well, damn, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't own anything, or if you're not doing something you love, no matter even if you don't have a job, it becomes a job. You know what I mean? And
Facts.
after
Yo,
a
what
while, you
phone you
get,
using right now?
huh?
What phone you using right now?
iPhone. I got backup phones.
Yo, the
I had to
quality
go
on the
download
iPhone,
this on my other cell phone,
You lit. He
the
said backup
quality on the
phones.
iPhone is way better than the other phone.
and that's funny because the other phone's a Google phone, like literally a Nexus.
Wow.
But nah, like the more I look, I realize that um economics is about passion and a vehicle. So if you're not doing something you like or you don't have a vehicle that you could focus on, everything
Mhm.
else is a job. Like I haven't worked in years and I've always entrepreneur, but I'm like, where's the problem at? It's because if you don't do what you love, that shit is a job, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're
So
right.
You
that's
want me to
why,
tell you what?
huh?
Do you guys got Dollar General at, in New York?
Yeah, funny thing, I used to work at that. I used to work
Not
at that
Dollar
crap,
General.
bro.
About Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, we got
I
Dollar
used
Tree.
yeah, we got that. I used to work at that like a
Yo, if you
good
go to
2 years ago.
Dollar Tree, these index cards, the color ones right here,
Yeah.
is $1. People are selling these online for 5.99. So if you buy
Word?
these for $1 at the dollar store, put them on Amazon for like 3.99. That's a $2 hustle right there, man.
Ah, I got the discounts. That's dope.
Now
That's
you
real
buy,
dope.
I mean, you sell 100 of them a month. That's $200 in your pocket doing nothing, going to the dollar store.
Man, a hustle is all it takes. But I believe, bro, we all are wealthy, you know. We just gotta tap into it. This again, we talking about pieces of paper, bro. I'm trying to get rich by any means possible, you know, like for real. Any legal means, because I'm not trying to be incarcerated with no women at all. You know what I mean?
I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
For real. Yeah.
I know, man. I think this was pretty good, even though Amar's phone. Next time, charge your
Yeah.
shit, bitch.
Yeah, see, that's what I get
uh,
for chasing the dollar and hustling and shit. Fucking battery died. Fuck
Ah,
hustling. No more
facts.
hustling. Only real business strategies. These people are making millions of dollars off digital money, and we can only hustle. Fuck that shit. I'm on strike. Let's build some software apps or buy some companies with revenue. That's the real money. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? Fuck hustling.
Yeah. I said the
Facts.
three
Damn, I think
ways you become rich is stocks, business, and real estate.
word. I think boy left again, but hey, I think
Yeah,
his
his
phone
phone.
died again.
So we'll stop it right here, man. And yeah, we do this every Tuesday, man. If you're down for next Tuesday, just let us know.
Oh hell yeah, man! I think I hit you up. I wasn't gonna do the show like a good 4 hours ago. I got some bad relationship news and all that. I was down and out, but I was thinking like, should I let this shit really bother me or should I just shrug it off? You
Tomorrow's
know?
another day, man.
And I just
Yeah,
facts, bro. Opportunity always knocks. There would definitely be more women in the sea,
yeah, for
you
real.
know. So it's cool.
Especially,
I had to shrug.
especially in New York, man. That's the best
Abs-
pool, man.
absolutely, absolutely. My conscience is clear.
Yeah.
So
I know,
thank you,
man. I
bro.
know. Yeah, no doubt. I know if you go to Fulton Street, uh,
Yeah,
I know a guy sells books. There's a book called African Holistic Health. You ever heard of that?
bro. I got that book literally 2 feet from me. Hold up.
Okay.
You talking about this book right here, bro? Bro, this is my field. Like I love reading, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm on a new iPhone, but I lost my iPhone. Like I was exhausted.
Yeah.
I was running on 5 days, no rest, and I lost my phone. That phone had so much PDF books in it, bro.
Yeah.
I was pissed off. But the book is right here.
Yeah.
You feel me? You talking about this one, right?
Yeah. He has
Yeah, this
another
book
one.
is a
He has another one called Nutricide. You heard of that one?
Nutricide. I heard of it, but I never read it before.
Yeah, Nutricide is dope. Yeah, man. I gotta show you my library, man. I'm on my computer, but let me see if you can see my library.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? After this, we gotta trade some books, bro. Cause I got my personal library too. You know,
Yeah.
I can show you some books right there. Complete herbal guide. Yeah, your guide to all herbals you need
Yeah.
to heal yourself.
Yeah.
Creating your own destiny. I got books for days too, bro.
Yeah. Create Your Own Destiny is dope.
Crystal enlightenment. That's what's up, bro. I'm glad that I was a part of this, bro. For real.
Yeah, man. So let's do it next Tuesday, man. Hit you up, and if you have any more questions, man, you can hit us up during the week.
Perfect, man. Thank you.
All right, then,
This
man. Good looking
this
out.
was nice. Love is love, bro. Peace.
One.
All right.